Hi Sagittarius, this is your May 23rd through May 29th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Moon clarified by the Eight of Swords. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Chariot. We have the King of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Sun and the Empress, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Pisces, or a Cancer, or a Leo. The King of Swords right there in the middle is the person you're dealing with. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody who is finally embracing the energy of the King of Swords. And I said finally for a reason. We'll talk about that in just a second. Right, so the King of Swords, if they're not an air sign, this is somebody who is very determined, somebody who finally knows what they want, and they're going for it. Right, so there is some kind of a twist to this story in the beginning, because we've got the Moon clarified by the Eight of Swords right there, the first 2 cards on the left. The Moon is the personal Pisces card, but it's one of the most emotional cards in the tarot deck, and it's clarified by the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of somebody who is stuck and trapped in their own thoughts, or perhaps this person is stuck somewhere overseas, or they're stuck in another situation, in another relationship perhaps, or this is them constantly thinking and overthinking. They just can't finally get their crap together and make their move. You know, something with the Moon and the Eight of Swords is, it's either an obstacle or uncertainty, unclarity. There's a lot of going back and forth. There's a lot of thinking, overthinking, or there's literally something going on in this person's life. But the good news is that all of that is about to become a thing of the past, because we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Chariot. Both are forward movement cards. Like I said, for some of you, this person could have been in a relationship and they're going to be getting out of it and moving towards you. For others of you, perhaps you guys come from different backgrounds, different cultural backgrounds, and they had to kind of make peace and leave all of that behind so they could be with you. For others of you, they're literally stuck somewhere geographically. They can't be with you right now, right? But like I said, with the Six of Swords and the Chariot, both of them are forward moving cards. So there's definitely going to be a forward movement at some point this week, right? The Six of Swords is also a card of a rough patch being over. This is a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. This is a card of a rough patch being over. It's an improvement card. Something, if something wasn't going well, it's about to start going well for the two of you. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer. The Chariot is a card of moving forward. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck, you know. So it's a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's also a victory card. So perhaps this person was stuck in a lawsuit and they're finally winning. You know, there's so many different variants. Like I said, what's important here is that the Moon with the Eight of Swords, they're going to be fading away, because now the two of you can finally move forward, and the King of Swords is the person you're moving forward with, right? In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Sun and the Empress, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What a change! What a change, right? The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people on the same page, two people seeing eye to eye, two people in love with each other. It's one of the best cards when it comes to a love connection between two people. The Sun in the middle is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, you know. That card always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. There's also a kid riding the horse in the Sun card, so if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. And speaking of children, the Empress right next to the deck. That card often comes through as somebody who is expecting a baby. Okay? Because the Empress could be the future wife or the future mother figure, the future significant other figure. In general, the Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. This is a card of abundance in its purest form, and in my spreads, the Empress usually shows up as a sign from above or a stamp of approval for a connection to move forward. And the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is the cherry on top, I guess. This is a card of a commitment or marriage, very serious, very grounded, very long-term, financially stable type of deal. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, have children together, if that is still an option for them. So whatever was going on with the Moon and the Eight of Swords, or whatever that's going to be going on in the beginning, in the early stages, whatever was holding this person back, or if there was some sort of uncertainty, unclarity, emotional overthinking type of stuff going on, all of it is going to be no more. Instead, there is definitely a forward movement, a very determined forward movement with the Chariot and the Six of Swords, right? And there's definitely love, commitment, family, unconditional love going on, right? I'm not going to do an extended for you, Sagittarius, because with cards like that, it will be a waste of time. There's definitely a serious commitment coming up for you. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and an Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Well, I'm not sure how you're connected to that King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, but they must be in your life. Could be one of them could be your relatives, your friends, I don't know, somebody you work with, your neighbors. Somebody here is, I think, getting married, or it could be that they're just announcing that they're getting married, right? And I think they want you to attend their wedding. All right, so yeah, the King and the Queen of Swords, I don't think any of those two represent you, right? The King of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, the Queen of Swords could be an Air sign. Like I said, you could be related to one of them, you could be friends, anybody, right? And the Six of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles, the first two cards on the left. You know, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, and the Ace of Pentacles is one of the proposal cards. So, there you go. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it could be a card of communication. So they're letting you know they're getting married, and they want you to come to their wedding, I guess, or they want you to come to their engagement party. And the Eight of Wands could also be a card of travel. So perhaps when they do decide to get married, it's not going to be like close to your house, so you'll have to travel, and you'll have to see if you can attend. So yeah, that's that's what I have for you here. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago. So it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind, we are firmly in Mercury retrograde. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. We got the Three of Cups clarified by the Devil. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Seven of Swords. We have Temperance clarified by the Seven of Wands. And we also have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know what, Sagittarius? Whatever their zodiac sign is, there's something wrong with this person. Definitely wrong. We've got all kinds of crap going on here. We've got a third-party situation happening. We've got toxicity happening. We've got lust, temptation, desire. We've got booty calls going on. We've got cheating going on here. Wow, just wow. Right? So yeah, whoever reaches out to you, it's either a booty call, there's definitely more people involved here. This person could be involved with another person. They could be in a commitment with another person and they just want to have some fun with you. You know, whatever is going on here, it's definitely not something you want to go back to and revisit, okay? Temperance right next to the deck is your personal card, Sagittarius. That's you, and Temperance is clarified by the Seven of Wands, and I think that's what you need to do. Stand your ground, fight this person off, and block them, and never, ever, ever deal with this person again. Okay, the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's also a card of a fight. This is also a card of, somebody slamming the door on the way out. That could be your energy as well. Together, coupled with that Seven of Wands, yeah, definitely don't allow this person back. They've got some serious issues going on. Okay, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Sagittarius, this week we have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by Justice. We have the Star, we have the Chariot, and we also have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. You could be dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius or Cancer. I think the spread is about something you've been waiting for is finally here. And it could be as global as a decision from a court or from a government organization. Perhaps you've been applying for jobs and you're waiting for them to make a decision whether they're going to choose you or not. For others of you, you could have been waiting for a car, for a delivery of a car. Perhaps you purchased the car, you bought it online, and now you're waiting for that delivery. Whatever it is, now that it is here, you're going to get really excited, all fired up, all passionate about it, and you're moving forward. Right, this is a victory spread, by the way. Yeah, whatever is happening this week, you will consider it as a victory. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is a card of waiting, and I think that's you waiting for something or someone. And Justice, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, it could be the legal system. You could be waiting for a court order. You could be waiting for a permit from a government organization, or you're waiting for some kind of a decision, right? Or you're waiting for paperwork to get finished, or you're waiting for something to go in your favor, basically, right? The Star right next to the Seven of Pentacles is a card of a wish come true. Perhaps the job you're getting is a dream job. You always wanted the job. You always wanted this car if you're waiting for a car. Or perhaps now that you're waiting this lawsuit, it is a dream come true for you, right? The Chariot right next to the deck is the personal Cancer card. The Chariot is a card of victory, right? The Chariot is a card of a vehicle. The Chariot is a card of moving forward, right? And the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think that's you, Sagittarius, unless you're dealing with another fire sign, but I think that's you. You're going to get really happy, really excited. You're going to jump on that horse and, you're going to move forward. You'll feel like it's a victory. You'll feel like it's something that's finally happening. You'll be happy. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, we got, what, 3 major arcana cards on the table? Yeah, an important week, but yeah, expect to hear some good news, especially if you've been waiting for something. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You'll be hearing from somebody. Somebody you haven't heard from in a while. And by that I mean it could be a couple of weeks or a couple of years, and somewhere in between. Right? Yeah, the Queen of Cups is the person you'll be hearing from. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If they're not a water sign, it could be somebody who is very emotional, very loving, often wears their heart on their sleeve, right? And they miss you. They miss you a lot. The Five of Cups, the first card that came out, this is a card of somebody who is grieving the past, thinking about the past, right? And the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of somebody from the past. The Three of Cups in the middle is a card of a reunion or a card of celebration. The Page of Cups, that Queen of Cups is clarifying, this is them reaching out to you. They may offer to go grab a cup of coffee, grab an adult beverage, grab a bite, or just go get together and catch up. Yeah, probably a water sign. Every single card on the table is a Cups card, including the Court card. Yeah, so it's good times. You will be catching up, talking about what happened over the last couple of weeks or over the last couple of years. It feels very pleasant. It's probably your friend or a family member or somebody you used to work with, went to school with, somebody from your childhood. Yeah. All right, so that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.